The boost formula. Oh, how it's fallen. We've gotten 4 3D titles with the same mechanic, and within the most recent game, it hasn't really been doing too good. So today, I will be taking you through each 3D boost game to try and find out which game perfected the boost formula. Those games being called Sonic Unleashed, Sonic Colors, Sonic Generations, and finally, Sonic Forces. Now with that out of the way, let's start off with Unleashed. Sonic Unleashed was the first ever game to show off the boost formula inside of 3D. It showed that with a couple of rings and the press of a button you could blast off at higher speeds than normal. People did seem to like this idea of the boost when it was first shown off in 3D. The weird thing in Unleashed is that you could upgrade your boost to make it faster and thus making stages quicker to beat, but that wasn't much of an issue. This game also had other abilities along with the boost to complement it, those abilities being the Lightspeed Dash, the Homing Attack, and the Stomp. The Lightspeed Dash is an ability that allows you to cross major gaps with a string of rings. This makes it easier to get to higher places and secret areas. The Homing Attack locks on enemies in the air, but it doesn't last too long. And the Stomp is, well, a stomp. You can use it to push down buttons and such, which doesn't really slow down the game. These moves really worked well with the boost and never really slowed down the game again. The only major issue in the game was the Werehog. The Werehog is a slow beast that uses hand-to-hand combat to get through areas. This mechanic wasn't very favored by many fans, but others really did like it, which allows them to make him faster, making stages easier to beat, get more combos, all that. Usually on a blind playthrough, those stages take around 15 to 20 minutes to complete, with the boost stage taking around 3 minutes. When the Werehog and regular Sonic are leveled up, and you know the stages really well, you can beat the Werehog stages in under 10 minutes, and the boost stages around 1 to 2 minutes. Sonic Unleashed definitely feels weird at first, but after a while it does get enjoyable to some people. The boost would then go on to be used in Sonic Colors along with the Wisps. The boost in this game does feel a bit weaker than Unleashed, but it is gained differently. Instead of using rings to boost up your boost gauge, you use the Wisps, the White Wisp to be exact. They charge you up with energy to let you boost, but it lasts a lot shorter than the one in Unleashed. But Sonic Colors isn't really boost reliant, so it didn't really bother many people. Sonic returns with the Homing Attack and the Stomp, with a new ability, the Double Jump. This, however, has Sonic lose the Lightspeed Dash. This did kind of make some fans a bit disappointed, but can't really fix that. Sonic can also use different colors of Wisps to gain certain powers. The Wisp that gives you power are the Cyan Wisp, Blue Wisp, Yellow Wisp, Orange Wisp, Pink Wisp, Green Wisp, and finally the Purple Wisp. The Cyan Wisp lets you become a laser to blast through certain parts of the stages. The Blue Wisp turns you into a cube that changes blue rings into little platforms to stand on. The Yellow Wisp turns you into a drill that lets you drill through the ground and find paths and other goodies. The Orange Wisp turns you into a rocket that lets you blast off into the air. Pink Wisp turns you into a pink spiky ball that allows you to break certain objects and give you the spin dash that sticks to ceilings and such. The Green Wisp allows you to hover to higher places in the level. And finally, the Purple Wisp turns you into a savage beast that destroys anything in its path. These Wisps aren't all locked at once, making some areas in earlier levels inaccessible. This does give the game some replay value. The levels can usually be beaten in under 2 to 3 minutes, with some being as short as 30 seconds. Now imagine if Sonic Unleashed and Sonic Colors were combined into one game. That's how Sonic Generations feels in terms of boost and overall feel to it. The boost is back to using rings to charge up a boost meter again. Sonic has the Stomp, Homing Attack, and the Lightspeed Dash again. The Lightspeed Dash, however, can only be used in one stage, that stage being Speed Highway. Now the only Wisps that are used in this game are the Orange Wisp and the Pink Wisp. The Orange Wisp blasting you off in the air, and the Pink Wisp giving you a spin dash. These are all overshadowed by classic Sonic. He has a spin dash, and later unlocking the Homing Attack if you choose to do all the missions. Classic Sonic controls a bit differently than in his titles before. His spin dash can take you super far into the stage with one charge to it. Modern Sonic, or Boost Sonic, feels more like Unleashed with a bit of colors mixed in. This makes it feel very nice and a great balance to the feel of modern Sonic. Just remember that for later. The stages are all from returning games, showing that this is an anniversary title and not a full-on game. These stages can be in under 2 minutes, which makes the game super quick. Here's where I go on a rant. Now remember how I said Generations felt like a great balance to modern Sonic? Yeah, we'll throw that at the fucking damn window, because Sonic Forces is here. They made Sonic Forces feel so sluggish and stiff, thus making platforming a chore. Not only was Sonic affected, but there's also a main mechanic, the boost. The boost! They made the boost feel so weightless, and it's not as great as how the other games use the boost. Sonic returns with the homing attack, stomp, and double jump, but no more air dash and light speed dash, because those definitely weren't fun on how they were used. The double jump just isn't a help at all when it comes to platforming, and when you use the double jump, use all sense of speed and the snap of a finger. Not only was modern Sonic screwed over, but so was Classic. They gave Classic the drop dash, which was nice. That was really nice, but they made him feel even slower, and his jump is super weak. Plus, you can stop all sense of speed by just turning the other way. Plus, you can gain speed, top speed, by just walking. Which shows that momentum just does not exist in Sonic Forces. Like, an example, at Classic's chemical plant. If you let Sonic move on his own, you won't even get past the first ramp. The first ramp. But now, imagine modern Sonic without the boost. That's what the Custom Hero feels like. The Custom Hero does have a Wispin, which is a cool weapon that uses the Wisp power to activate, but that doesn't even feel fun. The game is so sluggish and just a chore to complete, but the game is super short. It's so short to the point that if you sped around the game, you could get through the game in an hour and a half. That's it. Nothing feels fun in Forces. It's just a failed Sonic Generations 2, which sucks because this game had potential. It was promising, but they threw it out the window. It just pisses me off because Generations had great physics for both modern and classic, but they still managed to screw it up in the end. I mean, if you look at the missions, those aren't even fun. If you look at, like, the customization, that's pretty cool, but it's still not that fun. You even have Episode Shadow. That sounds cool, but it wasn't used right. It was screwed over, and it's not fun. It's just Sonic, but Shadow. That's it. There's nothing different about it. It's just 3 short levels that you can beat so quickly. Overall, these 4 games are different but the same. They use the same mechanic, the boost, and other few things to make them stand out and feel unique. I don't think the boost has been perfected yet. This may take some time and trial and error, but we may see a boost game that actually does perfect the boost formula. But we want us to tell you your opinion. Do you think the boost has been perfected yet, or do you also think it needs a bit more time? Please tell us with the comments. And with that, Hypocrisy out.